Hi, I'm Jojo Moyes, author of The Giver of Stars, and this is what I'm reading. My first recommendation is Alex Marwood's The Poison Garden. Now, I picked up this book with trepidation because I'm not a huge reader of thrillers. I feel like I need things that are light and cheery at the moment rather than terrifying. But I read this and it is an extraordinary book. It creates a world that I believed in utterly. It's compelling, you can't tell where it's going. It's about a cult and people who grow up in a cult and what happens to your mind and how you see the world and how the world sees you. And I read it in 2 days. I couldn't put it down, and that's from someone who tends to fall asleep after reading the same 3 pages for 6 weeks on the trot. My second recommendation is a book called 3 Women by Lisa Taddeo. This is not a fictional book, and it's rare for me to read non-fiction, but it's a journalistic exercise where Lisa speaks to 3 women over a period of 8 years about their sex lives, which is just as fascinating as it sounds. And it is basically a deep dive into 3 very different situations, and it's about the stories women tell ourselves about desire and where we fit in relationships. And it is absolutely fascinating. I couldn't put it down. I have pressed it on other people, and in fact, when she came to London, I tracked her down like a mad stalker and made her meet me. That's how much I love this book. I think it's going to be a modern classic. Okay, the third recommendation that I have has a little bit of a personal interest. It's called Queenie by Candice Carty-Williams. And I met Candice when she won a competition to come and stay in my cottage as part of a writer's retreat. And she was an extraordinary young woman. She'd rarely been out of London, and she basically sat down and wrote solidly for the whole week that she was there. And I offered to take a look at it afterwards, and she's one of those rare writers who can kind of take direction as well. And it's no surprise to me that 2 years later, not only did she get her book published on 2 continents, but that it has become a huge bestseller. It's like a Black Bridget Jones. It's funny, it's earthy, it's sexy, it's dark in places, but it has huge humanity, and I think it's a book that we've been waiting for, and I couldn't be more proud to be her friend. And after you've read all those, I'm really hoping that you'll enjoy my book, which is called The Giver of Stars. It's out in October. I think it's the best thing I've written, and if you agree, please let me know. If you don't agree, don't let me know.